I love Taiwanese food, and it is so different from how it is here. If you're a picky eater, you may struggle a little bit because there's literally so many things that you will never have seen before in your life. Some are innocent looking, like just different fruits and different vegetables. You've been like, oh, I didn't know lettuce could grow that way. I didn't know there were so many different kinds of mushrooms. And then there's weirder things like a million different kinds of tofu and these fish sausage things that, yeah. And then a lot of different kinds of snacks or almost dessert type things that you'll be like, wow, how do people come up with this? Just literally so many different things that you'll never have seen in America. And I love it. I really love Taiwanese food. Probably like a very typical meal. If you go down and have a traditional Chinese family meal, they'll give you a bowl of rice and then they'll have a bunch of different dishes of vegetables or meat in the middle. And then you just have your bowl of rice, but then you'll just pick with your chopsticks what you want and put it in your bowl. But you'll maybe get like one bite and then later you'll get another bite. It's not like you have one bowl at the start of everything you want. It's like you pick at it throughout the meal. And then they always end the meal with fruit. That's like our version of ending the meal with cake. They'll have chopped up fruit, which is very healthy. They drink a lot of tea. That'll be probably the number one question you'll get when you're teaching the word of wisdom. It's not coffee or drugs or smoking. It's tea. How can they give up yu cha, nai cha? And you'll know what those words mean someday. My favorite thing was douhua, which is this, it's like a silky sweet tofu in a soup, a sweet soup that could either be like brown sugar flavored, or my favorite was ginger, like a warm ginger soup with the tofu floating inside. And then they have like red beans, green beans, black junju or tapioca balls, mochi, yuan. There's so many things that don't translate, but like all these squishy things inside with the tofu, like all just floating around in this ginger soup, it sounds really gross. I remember writing to my family about it the first time I had it and being like, I had no idea what I was eating, but it was great. And if you have that kind of attitude towards the food, you'll do well. I also learned to even like things like stinky tofu. I was really grossed out by it the first time I had it. By the end of my mission, I would be like, I'm craving this, and go out and get it with my companions. So if you have the attitude that you want to just try everything and be open to everything, you can be surprised by the things you like. If you're scared of things, it may be a bit of a struggle. So try to be open-minded, but also don't be afraid if you really don't want to try anything. Another kind of weird thing they have is they have these rice cakes made with pig's blood. I'll admit, like, even I'm not the biggest fan of those, but try it and be adventurous.